The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Every day is a new opportunity to learn about the world that we live in. Today, we're going to learn about something that happened to a woman named Jen, who is from Montana.
Oh, Yellowstone.
Yeah, Shaun, she was celebrating her birthday with a couple of friends. They thought they'd go tubing down the Jefferson River.
Lovely.
Oh, that sounds brilliant.
Sounds delightful so far. What could go wrong?
Well, Natalie, she had a 5-minute fight for her life.
What? That's a long...
fight.
5 minutes when you're
5
fighting for your
minutes?
life is a long time.
Fight for her life, along with her friends, all three of them fighting for their lives because they were attacked by an otter.
Just... Do you mean like many otters attack them? Or one otter?
Singular otter.
Surely you can...
This thing.
We see them at the zoo. Everyone's seen the otters at the zoo. They're great. They
hold
duck in and out of
hands
the
while
water.
they're sleeping. They don't attack, do they?
Do you want to see?
Attack
They don't
otters.
attack.
Do you want to see the results of an otter attack? Here is Jen.
Oh, so she's very scratched up and swollen in the face.
My Lord.
Her face is torn up.
It's like she's been scratched to smithereens, everyone.
So there she is.
On
This
her
is her
face.
body.
Yeah, so there's bite marks.
all over her body.
Bruises.
She's got
Here
stitching.
is her friend in hospital.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
nasty
my
gash
God.
on
So
her
she's
face.
been bitten over her face. She's covered in blood. Here is her friend's ear.
Oh, they bit a chunk off her
They bit
ear.
a chunk off her
Or it-
ear.
it did.
Many chunks. Yes, many bites.
Sorry, you're right. Oh, my gosh. Jen says it was just horrifying. She did not think that they were
bit?
going to make it. She said that they couldn't fight back because of the chaos and the situation and the depth of water they were in. They were helpless. I tried to kick it away, but it'll just get attacked somewhere else.
It does have the advantage of being, a waterborne
They're
mammal.
so quick, aren't they?
Yeah,
they
that's
just
right.
zing.
Yeah, so
Zing-a-zing,
she said it was
zing-a-zing-a.
vicious, it was relentless, it bit my face in several places, both of my ears, my arms, my hands, my legs, my thighs, my ankle. Her friends were bitten on the hands, the face, on their bottoms. One of the friends' thumbs was shredded. This is one otter, by the way.
With a taste for human flesh.
And this is the thing, I'm just like, well, dude, why have we not heard about these killer otter attacks
Oh, for
before?
sure.
Well, there's a reason why. There's only been 60. Jen and her friends are the 60th since 1875.
To be fair, they're the 60th, the 61st and the 62nd.
There you go.
Yeah.
So the Montana Wildlife and Parks have said the situation is rare. Anyone who finds themselves in a situation should be prepared to fight back. They went on to say, fighting back is going to be the best option because they are not going to give up on you, especially if you're in the water. They're going to try to eliminate the threat.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Hey, sorry, otters are seeing human beings and saying, right,
Yes, they're territorial, Sean. So
sure.
listen to this. River otters tend to be solitary and fairly territorial. They will defend their territories by marking, scratching and occasionally fighting.
Yep.
cool.
So
or
they
just
thought-
chucking all of it in the mix. Because that woman and her friends were torn apart.
They were.
Otters.
Who would have thought?
So you would never, if you had presented me to an otter, I would never have gone, an otter can cause that much damage. And this is the problem with things that don't look like they're dangerous when they can be. Kittens.
Kittens can be the one. Scratch the life
Yes.
out of you.
When I had my kitten, she was so adorable, and I remember I just got her,
Yeah.
took her to show my neighbour, and the kitten got scared, and I was holding her sort of up, and she dug her claws into my neck. All four into my neck because she was scared. And when you've got four teeny tiny sharp, razor sharp claws in your neck, you can't get them out because as soon as you get one off. You've only got two hands. She's got four paws and all the claws. And so you get one off and then she'd just dig in with the others. It was excruciating.
Oh, no, thank you. Yeah.
And she's a kitten, the cutest thing in the world.
Budgie. You wouldn't think a budgie could hurt
No.
you. Bet you there's someone out there's been hurt by a budgie. Bet you there's someone out there's been hurt by a butterfly. Maybe not the butterfly had a knife, but maybe the butterfly came towards the face and they fell off a cliff. I don't know. But if that person survived, I'd love to hear from them. We want to talk about...
Pull us from the bottom of the cliff.
Maybe you just want some help. We want to talk about when you discovered how dangerous something is that isn't necessarily dangerous.
Like if it's a shark, yeah, we get that. Everybody knows that's dangerous. Otter? Nobody
Yes.
knew otters
Not
were
an
dangerous.
otter.
Sea otters apparently nice. River otters, mean mothers.
Yeah, all right. We're going to give somebody $200 $100 cash. That's great.
Nice.
Money.
What else?
Plus, you and a running buddy have free entry to the City to Surf on August 27.
Just a couple of weeks away.
Yeah, you can. Don't miss the Chevron City to Surf for active on Sunday,
Big
August
day.
27. You can register now at perthcitytosurf.com.
All right, we want cautionary tales, basically. Did you find out something the hard way, that something was a little bit dangerous when everybody else thinks it's cute and adorable?
Like an otter.
An otter, for goodness sake.
Let's go to Kirstine. Hi, Kirstine.
Good morning. How
Hello,
are you?
Wonderful,
lady.
Kirstine.
Hi,
How are you?
Kirstine.
Good?
Good.
Yeah.
So what happened?
So, around the same time, Chris Hemsworth's here in Rottnest and he's taking beautiful selfies of quokkas and everything else. So we've gone over for the night and I'd squatted down to just say hello to one and I'm talking to it, apologising. I have no water to give it because, I always heard that you're meant to have that.
And if you don't have
And
it, you must apologise.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. And
We
I've
know the
got my
customs.
arms down. That's it, use the manners.
Yeah.
And so then the next thing I think, oh, that's really sweet. He's hugging me. And so he wraps his little claws around my forearm.
Yeah.
And the next thing, I can feel this pain in my forearm.
Yes.
And he's bitten me through my dress.
You got bitten by a
And-
quokka.
I got bitten by a quokka. And, those funny smiley faces that you used to get
Yes.
if you burnt yourself with a lighter?
Yes.
Yeah, I knew
That's
you
the
guys.
mark.
Yeah, that's the mark that you get if a quokka bites you.
I've never heard of a quokka biting you,
and not only
Kirstine.
that, in such a premeditated way. It wasn't
know.
like it was frightened or startled or
No.
was defending itself. It's like it went to hug you and then thought when you're least expecting it would sink its teeth slowly into you. It's like it was going to sit there and hopefully she doesn't move. I'm going to devour this human.
And they're vegetarian, aren't
They
they?
are vegetarian now.
Oh.
Well, you said it was
yeah.
through your dress. Did your dress have lots of, plants on it or something? Maybe you just got confused.
Yeah, no, not at all.
It's just a
No,
theory.
Kirstine famously tastes like broccoli.
Cautionary tale, everybody. Thanks,
Bloody
Kirstine.
quokka.
Julian.
I've not heard of a quokka
No.
biting someone.
Julian, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, good,
Hey,
Julian.
Jules.
What happened, Julian?
So, pulled up at the shopping centre and there was a old couple parked behind us and they were looking at the front of the car like we'd kind of reversed into them. So I jumped out to make sure everything was all right and turns out we hadn't reversed into them, but they had a pink and grey glass stuck in the front bumper.
Oh, no.
Right, okay.
So we jumped out and we're trying to help them. Didn't have any rags or anything to try and pull this thing out. So I'm on the phone to the wildlife park to see if they can come out and rescue this bird because it's still alive and squawking and whatnot. And
Oh.
my wife's standing there looking at this thing and talking to it, and I'm on the phone to the wildlife, and I turn around, and before I could say anything, she stuck her finger right near its face, and this thing latched onto her finger on her knuckle and tore her knuckle apart.
Oh, it would have too, Julian, because it's in
and you're like,
distress.
I'm trying to save you.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I was
And
gonna-
when I did it, it latched on. She had to rip her finger back out to get it out.
Oh.
It wouldn't let go. And that's exactly what she said. I'm trying to save you. I said, it doesn't care.
It
No,
doesn't
no,
care.
Oh,
it's
it's
weird,
in
isn't it?
distress,
You can see what went wrong, though. When she was talking to it earlier, she didn't apologise for not having any
that's
water.
Although
Write that down, people.
that didn't seem to work for Kirstine either, to be fair. Julian.
that when you're trying to help something,
know.
that's like, nah.
It's like you can't rationalise with a wild
Come
animal.
on.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Thanks, Julian. Jodie's in Rockingham. Hello.
Oh, good morning, guys. How are you?
Great,
Jodie.
Jodes.
attitude,
Did something cute attack? What happened?
Oh, most definitely did. Quite a few years ago now, we bought a house in Rockingham and there was this beautiful conifer tree at the front of the house, just near the front door. But there was pure evil living in that bush,
Yes.
and it was a willy wagtail.
They're adorable. What are you talking about?
Oh, not if you have not been continually attacked by one of these things. Just trying to get into your front door was a nightmare to the point where we had to use an umbrella just to stop it from continually just attacking our head.
Willy wagtail. They get really aggressive to crows and also magpies around the place. Have you seen them? So a human being.
They are. They're evil. So anyway, we cut the tree down because that was the only way to get it to move
so you
on.
ruined its habitat.
Oh, yeah,
Keep
well
going.
done.
That would have made it happy.
Yeah,
Wait,
well,
so
now
wait there. We cut down its home. to try and make friends with it.
Got to make friends with
So
it.
he displaced it and its whole family to try and bond.
But the funny thing is, I've just moved back to that same area 12 months ago, and its offspring have found me.
Good.
And it is a nightmare. My poor dog.
Well, you know why?
backyard.
You are a cautionary tale that Wiggy Wagtail will tell for generations to go.
Yes.
What's to come. Oh, that's that woman that took her home.
I know, but the Willy Wagtail started it.
So what happened with your dog and the Willy Wagtail?
Oh, no, it still
That's
goes. I've got
awesome.
a little Maltese, and yep, that Willy Wagtail
like-
just wants a bit of her every day.
But do they, like... I mean, I've been swooped by a magpie and it drew blood because they've got a big
Willy
sharp beak.
wagtails are tiny,
That's what I'm asking. The Willy Wagtail beak, do they peck you? Do they cause any actual damage?
It's more that they get you with their little claws.
I'm sorry. I have not really. I've not been
Jody,
notified too
Jody.
much of the talons that a Willy Wagtail has.
They get up and about in your face and around you, flapping their wings, but they're not
kill
kill
you.
you. They're not there to kill you.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
it's-
I
it's-
know,
the,
though.
the most dangerous, you might get a little bit of wind on your face.
Yeah, a feather might touch you.
Well, we do have to say, though, Jody, Brad Robbins, as you know, ex-Wildcats player,
Wildcats. Yep.
he was once faced with a Willy Wagtail in his home.
Yes.
And his wife, Beck, sent us the video. This is Brad and how he's reacting. He's obviously had a run-in with the Willy Wagtail. He knows how dangerous they are.
Where is that? Oh my God! I've never been this scared in my life. Get it out! Just where's the bird? Oh my God!
It's hard to remember that he was fearsome on court.
He's fearsome.
He was the angry ant. He was just such an amazing defensive player.
Maybe we didn't put enough gravity on Jody's situation. After
She
hearing
can't run
that,
its home.
it's her home too.
Thanks,
All right,
Jody.
Good warnings
Thank
there.
you, everybody.
$200 cash plus you and a running buddy have free entry to City of Surf on August 27. Don't miss the Chevron City of Surf Active on Sunday, August 27th. Register now at perthcitytosurf.com. Jody, you're going to get it.
Oh, you're rewarding
Are you
her for
joking?
destroying its habitat.
Well, look what she did to this family. This Willy Wagtail's family.
Well, this will teach you, Jody. Now you have to run the city to surf.
Yeah, Jody, you get the $200 at the end of the run.
If a Willy Wagtail's chasing me, I'm coming.
Oh, you're going to break records.
That's amazing.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Tonight on Channel 7 at 9 o'clock, season 2 of RFDS.
Yep.
It's back, everybody. Doctors in the air, saving everybody.
Saving lives, mate.
One of the stars joins us now, Stephen Peacocke. Morning, Stephen.
Morning, how are you all?
Hey, wonderful,
Great,
Stephen.
I have to tell you something, Stephen. You wouldn't know this, but my mother is married to a wonderful man called Brian Morris. Her name's Marlene. Marlene Morris would push Brian Morris off a cliff if she got a chance to sleep with you.
She stated that.
Surely she could do better.
No,
not so far.
Stephen. I do think in my future, I don't know, the probability, but I do think there is an opportunity that you and a possibility that you could be my father, my new daddy. Would you? Do you want me to send you some photos of Marlene just to see if you're interested?
Look, I better pass on that, but if she does push him off a cliff and he's only mildly injured, my character in the RFDS could swing by and maybe
okay,
put him back together.
This is the thing, because she watched you in Home and Away, right?
Yeah.
And right at the start, she was intimidated because you were a river boy.
Yeah,
and she didn't know, and then she got a taste for the bad boys.
Heart of gold.
But then you went into her love, and that is a medical drama.
Yeah.
And RFDS, she's so excited for season 2, Stephen.
Oh, I know. Well, yeah, we were excited to do it. It was funny when we my agent called up, ages ago now to say, we're going to do a second season, but we're not sure. We can't. It can't move ahead until everyone's signed on from the first season. But so we've got a week to get everyone to sign on, and by the next morning, everyone had signed on because everyone was so keen to get back out to get into it again.
We had one
So
person
good.
holding
Holding
out.
out.
Would you have bullied them into signing?
But remember back in the day, though, say on Neighbours, if somebody wasn't, if someone like Lucy, they had about
They
3
just
different
replaced
Lucys.
them.
They would just replace them.
Yeah, that's right. No, it used to be like that.
No, look, if someone didn't show up, I just would have said, look, let's just carve up their money and split it between us.
Yeah.
It's the easiest way to solve
Good
that.
move.
Everyone was keen to get back out there, and the scripts for season 2 were even better than were even improved on season 1. So we were really proud of what we did first time around, and second time it's really exciting for us too. And the RFDS have seen the first few eps and they're thrilled with it, and it's really exciting to see it go to air tonight.
Hey, Stephen, what kind of medical jargon and diagnosis have you picked up from working in this show for the last couple of seasons? Can you diagnose stuff straight away? Do you know how to treat different injuries?
Mate, if it involves like a Band-Aid with Snoopy on it or Winnie the Pooh,
yeah,
I've got you sorted. But that's about as far as my expertise extends, beyond anything that's scripted.
When you're filming in the planes, is that like a real plane that's been cut in half, or do they get a camera crew in one? What's the deal? What space are we working in?
Oh, it's amazing, actually. They built this sort of fake fuselage of a plane that we shoot in a studio out in Broken Hill. And then it's gyroscopic, so they've got these two big they almost look like wings, these two big poles that come out either side, and the art department blokes get on it to bank the plane and to create turbulence. And then there's a camera
they hop
that
on
comes up. Yeah, then there's a camera that comes in the back, and the whole plane rotates around it, which gives this incredible sense that it's flying. And you can't tell. I mean, you do some stuff like that's sort of, in the real plane, and then other stuff that, just because we're up there, we spend 12 hours in this thing a day shooting. So it's just incredible what they do. But you get off it and you're actually pretty dizzy.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to get altitude sickness by the fact that it's moved around so much.
It's spinning around.
How good.
It's amazing, isn't it?
What's Broken Hill like to hang out in?
I'd live in Broken Hill if I could. It's an awesome town. If you haven't been, you should get out there, because it's got so much. The town itself's got so much life. It's got wicked pubs, enough good cafes and restaurants to keep everyone serviced, and then you've got like the Menindee Lakes that are like an inland ocean. It's water as far as you can see, just an hour down the road. And the people out there are incredible. They shoot so many films and TV shows and ads out there at the moment, and have for years, that it's town's really well set up.
They don't even think it's
awesome.
special.
So, Stephen, do you stay in the best hotel that Broken Hill has to offer, or do they put you up in like a share actor's house? What's the deal?
Like the Big Brother house.
Yes.
No, we all stay in. They're all these really beautiful old sort of. They're like Federation homes built out of corrugated iron out there. They're these really unique homes. And anyway, everyone gets their own little pad to live in, but it's awesome. It's such a good town.
How cute is that? Everyone gets their own little Federation home. Like you've all got your little white picket fences, and you go and visit each other and borrow a cup of
everyone's got a barbecue. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's brilliant.
When I know we're off the hook here a bit, but so when you're out there, how long are you staying for a period in Broken Hill?
I think I got out there in April, and we only finished about 3 weeks ago. So I was out there it was almost 4 months. And people are like, I know Ian Meadows, our showrunner and head writer, he and his family have been out there for, I think, almost 5 months by the time it all was said and done. So everyone's out there for at least 3 months. And I think there's still crew out there tying up loose ends, but no one really wanted to leave. It was it's such a good time out there.
But how weird for Broken Hill, just to for months in the year be surrounded by famous Australian actors,
filming movies,
and then they just leave. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Well, look, we pumped enough money into that local economy. I can tell you, every Wednesday night at the karaoke, people were there.
Who's the best at karaoke? It'd be Justine Clark, wouldn't it? Is she the best at karaoke?
Oh, she's got a wicked voice on it, Justine. No, what they would do, they'd often have a bit of a singing group on a Sunday around a barbie and a couple of beers. So they'd normally keep that one away from the public. But no, I think Jack Scott, who plays Maddie, one of the flight nurses.
Yeah.
He was pretty handy on the mic at karaoke, and I never got up. I never actually made it down, but I'd hear stories every Thursday of who got up and sung Bruce Springsteen or pumped out a bit of Creedence You know?
That'd
Yeah,
go
you
right
gotta
in
be
Broken
clear,
Hill.
yeah.
That'd be a
Well,
crowd
What's your
pleaser.
go-to song? You got to be really.
I remember my first song I ever sung at karaoke was at the Star and Garter in Kalgoorlie. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good pub, the Star and Garter.
And I can I tell you, I killed it, and and it was a very brand new song to the karaoke list. So it was like I was on up and I was.
What was it?
What was it?
It was You Got the Right Stuff by New Kids on the Block.
Oh, nice.
But there was just one of you performing. It was
Just
amazing.
me, yeah. And
Solo.
Kalgoorlie had never
New
seen anything
Kid
like
on the
it,
Block.
nor did they want to.
No, nor did they again.
All I can do, you know, because
Yeah.
I sound like a frog in a drain pipe when I sing, but all I can do is "A Boy Named Sue," the Johnny Cash song, because it's basically spoken word.
Yes.
Spoken word, yeah.
So, yeah, that's the extent of my.
So you're getting
my
up and
ability.
reading an audio book.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go with your strengths, I'd say. Go with your
I
strengths.
like it. You know what? It's a good show, and it sounds like it's built on a wholesome foundation.
Yeah, that'd be
that's
so
right.
much
That's
fun,
right.
all working together out there.
Yeah.
Season 2 of RFU
It's awesome.
starts tonight at 9 o'clock on Channel 7. Stephen Peacocke, thank you so much for talking to us. You're a joy.
Thank you for having
Yeah.
me.
Hey,
Cheers.
Stephen Peacocke, you've got the right stuff. Hey, baby. Love the way you turn my mum on.
Oh, yeah, keep going.
Thanks,
Good on you, Stephen. Enjoy your
Cheers,
day.
buddy.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
You do like money.
You can
does
buy
like
goods
money.
and services, and you can bet on things with it.
Or you can
Hey,
donate
Sean,
to the needy.
Or
can't
you can
Sean?
buy Yeti cups like you do for all the money in the
hello.
You've got a
world.
real issue, to be
Oh,
honest.
well, you've come
No.
in this fancy cup here, mate. No
I'm sorry,
wonder.
we have an unspoken rule here, and that is when anybody buys something new, the person that has bought the new thing doesn't say anything about it. They wait until the people in the room to notice it, and then you get a round of applause.
I
To
don't think the
congratulate
applause
you.
was ever
Yes, it is.
part of
I've
it.
applauded Harry, when you've gotten a new thing, do I not give you a round of applause?
You have. Thank
I do.
you.
Sean, you've walked in with new hats on. I've given you a round of applause. Where is my round of applause for my new Yeti mug?
I just heard
Mate,
7 people. There we go.
I'm wearing a new top today. Where's my round of applause?
I thought
Oh,
you
no,
were.
now you're
I
just
thought
doing
you
it
were.
because we
Oh,
talked
but
about it.
Natalie,
Interesting.
are you kidding me?
Interesting.
Since you eat like a thimble full of food every day now, you've got
Everything's
new
new.
clothes coming out of your wazoo. My hands will get broken clapping that much.
Well, doesn't matter. You make the rule. You got to stick to the rule.
To your new top, Natalie.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's a drink
It's a
of my-
it's a great cup, Nathan.
That's the same
Everyone!
size.
But
How many
also,
mils? How many mils?
for somebody who
This
had a
is-
crack at Sean about Googling a boat, and
Googling.
you've bought that, and it's a Yeti. You've gone all in.
I have.
It's one of those
And
Yeti
it's-
people,
it is
Harry.
enormous.
He's in the crew.
It's like it's essentially a Yeti bucket.
Oh, I bought the Yeti Esky a while ago, which I told you about, and you came at me left, right, and centre like a bloody otter down the stream. You
What are you talking
Scratching my
about?
face and biting me.
Otters don't attack people.
Hey, if you're wondering why we're talking about otters, listen to the podcast.
Show me one example of when an otter attacked someone, Sean.
Oh, mate.
Montana 2023.
Sure.
Anyway, 1,000 apologies, everybody.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.